My name is Vanessa. I am an asylum seeker in Hong Kong, and I was born in the Philippines. Something very bad me in Philippines. I was sexually assaulted, so I have to come to Hong Kong immediately. I have to be strong because nobody will take care of me. I don't have money. I don't have friends. I don't know how to go outside because I stay always in my employer's house. I'm afraid people. Sometimes we don't have water and electric. I have to go to the public toilet to take the shower. And we don't have water, so I need to get some water in the public toilet to cook rice. What kind of I have life in Hong Kong? She was born here in the year 2012, but in her birth certificate she's stateless. Come on. If we are still continue to stay in Hong Kong, her position is will be same like me, also asylum seeker. So means that she cannot get ID card in Hong Kong, and she also not allowed to stay in Hong Kong. If my case is rejected, so her case is also same like me, rejected, same like my situation. She don't have any chance here in Hong Kong.
Where's the clouds?
Where's the clouds?
And where's the rain?
Where's the rain?
Where's the flowers?
The midnight they knock my door. I don't know who he is that time. He's wearing cap, t-shirt, and I think the army so many packet short. And I say, and have plastic bag, blue plastic bag. And I say, okay. And then I remember I give him my bed with him. I changed the bed sheet, clouds, and pillow. And midnight, so I don't know if he's hungry or not, but I told him I want to buy you some food. And so I buy him McDonald's. And I really don't know what he wants to eat, so I just try one set French fries. The time I asked him, he only told me muffin. He like muffin. Yeah, muffin. McMuffin. Yeah, McMuffin. And I just buy lemon tea, iced lemon tea. So I go back home, and I let him sleep, and he told me, okay, Vanessa, the next day, please help me to buy something. Say okay. And so in the morning, I wake up early. So I knock his door, and I say okay. He told me he wanted to buy something for his computer, and then English newspaper. Sure, okay, I will buy for you. And the last time is English newspaper in the 7-Eleven. I just really, oh my God, I'm really shocked. And I say, oh my God, unbelievable. The most wanted man is in my house. Because you can see in the front page there's a big photo. So I'm just really excited to go back home. I want to tell him. I just cannot believe the time. So I directly go back home, and I bring the newspaper for him. And then I told him, is that you? I said, yeah, it's me. And I said, oh my God. And he said, it's okay, it's okay. So I just shake my head, deep breath, because I can't believe, because all newspaper, you can see the TV, you can see the newspaper, you can see him anywhere, but he's with me. I always remember him when he stayed in my home. His eyes really dark. Yeah, I think he couldn't sleep. He's just like every day he's very worried every day. I remember the time that I talked to him that he just worried that he don't know what will happen to him. Maybe he will die soon or go in the jail for 30 years. So I just always tell him, you don't worry, you'll be okay. And the pretty sad is he need to. She told me that morning time, oh Vanessa, I have to leave later today. I say okay. So I hope you're okay. Yeah, have big hug with me. I'm really sad. And then you don't worry, you'll be okay. Yeah, and yeah, he uh, he leaving. He gave me some $200 US dollar, and I feel also very sad when he's leaving my house because when he stay my home, I feel my house is very very alive. So I think he inspired me a lot, and so I'm joining the time the refugee union, the open refugee union. So I feel like I want to join with them because I'm a asylum seeker. I'm one of them. I'm joining with Socialist Action. So I have to learn every Sunday. They have some discussion what happened all over the world, every topic. So I need to learn how to talk to people, how to ask the question with people, and how you fight the human rights, and I think like um, I have how to say I have confidence to myself because of Edward Snowden. The news came out, so I think the immigrations is just like crazy about 3 families. I think for me they want us to send as soon as in our home country.
Because Mr. Snowden was, at the center of the world's media attention and focus, that he had to be in a secure place where he wouldn't be followed. And so he was a refugee at that time. So it was quite simple. I thought, well, it makes sense because the refugee community is marginalized. They form a specific social group of ethnic minorities in Hong Kong. And I felt that this social group, these families, would recognize Mr. Snowden as a refugee, or a refugee claimant, and would treat him as they treat other asylum seekers when they're distressed and basically homeless in Hong Kong. I asked the clients if they would, be willing to allow Mr. Snowden to stay with them, and they all recognized him as one of their own. They saw that he was distressed. They saw that he was in the same position as they had been when they fled their own countries. Now, when they realized that Mr. Snowden was the most wanted man in the world, they had not really appreciated the magnitude of the story. So, but nevertheless, they, after standing back and considering the situation, all of them stepped forward and made it clear they wanted to help Mr. Snowden. They saw him as being in the same situation they had been. So there was no hesitation.
Yeah. I am #1 fan.
You're pointing to Vanessa?
No.
Oh, to me. Oh, you're pointing to me.
No, pretty slow, yeah.
Oh, that's very kind. That's very. You're so funny. That's very kind of you. But I'm just doing my job. From June 2013 to mid-2016, the clients understood that it was in their best interests and also Mr. Snowden's best interests not to disclose their knowledge of Mr. Snowden in Hong Kong when he was here in 2013. And it was also in Mr. Snowden's best interest that everybody kept quiet. And that was to ensure Mr. Snowden's safety and security, but also the safety and security of the 3 families. But what had happened in 2015 is I'd met with Oliver Stone, and he had indicated that he was aware that asylum seekers had sheltered Mr. Snowden in 2013. And I realized at that point that once this film comes out, it'll be a very simple calculation for the Hong Kong government and the media to realize that all they have to do is figure out who my clients are. At that point I realized we were losing control of the situation. So under these circumstances, the clients decided yes, they feel safer if their identities are exposed. Now what we didn't expect is the Hong Kong government to target and bully my clients.
I'm very stressed with my case right now. I'm very, very stressed. I get sick. My daughter gets sick. In my mind, that I feel like I'm very afraid with immigration, that because I don't want to happen with so many asylum seekers right now that you know that you're going to detain in CAC, but separate with your daughter.
I have to go running.
Okay, you can go running.
The Hong Kong government will screen them, and they've screened them only in part. It's not a full screening, with a view to remove them from Hong Kong. So time is of the essence right now, and the lawyers in Montreal are engaging the Canadian government and asking the Canadian government to process and decide their asylum claims at the earliest time before the Hong Kong government has the opportunity to remove the clients to their home countries.
Did you see?
I don't see any dragon now.
It's hiding. Do you think how many birds are flying?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You count.
You count.
No, you.